Hey guys, Henry here from Our Freedom Formula. Today we're speaking about how to control your emotions and find inner peace with Stoicism. Number 1. Understanding Stoicism. If you don't know what Stoicism is, Stoicism was founded by Zeno of Citium in ancient Greece around 2000 years ago, and further developed by Roman philosophers such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Emperor Marcus Aurelius, and it still holds valuable lessons even for today. At its core, Stoicism emphasizes the nurturing of 4 virtues, such as courage, temperance, justice, and wisdom, and it focuses on what we can control, such as our thoughts, words, actions, emotions, and reactions to external factors. It also helps us to let go and accept what we can't control, like outside events, for example, other people's actions, words, reactions, and emotions, and events outside of us, like the weather and traffic. By accepting that these things are outside of our control, it can establish a sense of happiness and peace. It also focuses on self-discipline and living in harmony with nature. It's fascinating how these ancient teachings still resonate with people today. One of the key figures in Stoicism was Epictetus, a former slave who rose to prominence as a philosopher. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This powerful quote reminds us that the events and circumstances we encounter in life are beyond our control. What really matters is our response to them. So what can we control when people and circumstances seem so uncontrollable? Stoicism guides us to focus on what lies within our sphere of influence. We have the power to control our thoughts, words, emotions, actions, and reactions. Everything else is outside of our control. While external events may unfold as they will, our inner world remains within our control. By consciously directing our thoughts, we can shape our perspective of the world around us. By realizing that there are circumstances outside of our control, we can better control what is inside of our control, like our thoughts and emotions. By knowing we can control our thoughts and emotions, we can cultivate a mindset of resilience, and we can navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and virtue. We can remain in control of our emotions and reactions even in unforeseen circumstances. Instead of being impulsive, we can be thoughtful and measured, driven by reason rather than knee-jerk emotions. And, most importantly, our actions can be guided by virtue and aligned with our principles. Stoicism teaches us that true freedom doesn't lie in trying to control external circumstances, but in mastering our thoughts, words, emotions, actions, and reactions. The journey to inner peace and harmony begins with recognizing our power over these things only. As we practice self-discipline and strengthen our inner fortitude, we find liberation from the ever-changing external world. Seneca advises that we should endure hardship with courage. Emperor Marcus Aurelius, renowned for his meditations, emphasized the importance of virtue in our daily life. Number 2. Recognizing the power of acceptance. Now, let's dive into a powerful aspect of Stoicism, the art of acceptance. Stoicism teaches us to face the realities of life head-on, embracing both the good and the bad moments of our lives. It's all about acknowledging that we can't control external circumstances, and by accepting this fact, we liberate ourselves from unnecessary suffering. We no longer need to take ownership of the things around us that are outside of our control. Instead, we can accept the circumstances as they come. Or as I like to say, it is what it is. I have no control over this, so there's no point in getting upset with it. I may as well accept it and make the best of the situation. As Marcus Aurelius once said, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Take a moment to really think about these words. Marcus Aurelius also said, "Accept whatever comes to you, woven in the pattern of your destiny. for what could more aptly fit your needs. These quotes remind us that our suffering often arises not from the circumstances themselves, but from how we perceive and judge them. Picture this. You encounter a setback or a difficult situation. Instead of immediately succumbing to our distress, Stoicism encourages us to pause and examine our perspective. We can ask ourselves these questions. Is our estimation of the situation causing us unnecessary anguish? Are we attaching more significance or negativity to it than it really deserves? These questions prompt us to reflect and challenge our initial emotional response. By practicing acceptance, we begin to shift our focus from trying to control the uncontrollable to embracing life as it unfolds. We come to terms with the fact that external events are often beyond our influence or control. However, what we can control is our perspective, our attitudes, and our response to these events. By adopting a mindset of acceptance, we free ourselves from the burden of resisting what is happening. We learn to flow with life, adapting to its ever-changing currents. Now, this doesn't mean we become passive or indifferent. Rather, it's about recognizing that acceptance grants us the clarity and strength to face challenges with mental calmness and composure. Number 3, embracing emotional resilience. In Stoicism, emotional resilience holds a significant place. It refers to our ability to bounce back from life's challenges, allowing us to navigate them with grace and tranquility. Stoic philosophy recognizes that life is filled with obstacles, and developing emotional resilience is essential for our well-being. Imagine a gem that shines brightly. It attains its brilliance through friction and polishing. Similarly, Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." This quote reminds us that our character is refined and strengthened through the trials and tribulations we face. Emotions are an integral part of being human. Stoicism does not seek to eliminate or suppress your emotions. Instead, it teaches us to cultivate self-awareness and rationality to respond to our emotions wisely. By acknowledging and understanding our emotions, we gain the power to choose how we act upon them. Emotional resilience in Stoicism involves recognizing that our emotions are within our control. While external events may trigger certain emotions, it is our perception and response that determines the outcome. By practicing self-awareness, we can observe our emotions without being overwhelmed by them. We can acknowledge their presence, evaluate their validity, and choose a reasoned response rather than a knee-jerk reaction. Stoicism encourages us to develop a calm and rational mindset that allows us to face challenges with equanimity. It teaches us to pause and reflect before responding, rather than being driven solely by our emotions. By doing so, we can make better decisions and maintain inner peace amidst the storms of life. Through the practice of emotional resilience, Stoicism offers us the opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and a more balanced individual. It reminds us that we have the power to choose our response to the world around us, rather than being swept away by external circumstances. Number 4, practicing mindful judgment. A crucial aspect of Stoicism is the practice of exercising judgment wisely. Rather than impulsively reacting to situations, Stoics embrace a pause and evaluate their approach. We take a step back and assess circumstances from a rational standpoint, allowing us to respond with clarity and wisdom. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, wisely remarked, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them." This quote reminds us that our perception and interpretations play a significant role in how we experience the world. In Stoicism, being mindful and present in the moment is of the utmost importance. We understand that dwelling too much on the past, or anxiously fixating on the future, detracts from our ability to fully engage with the present. This does not mean that we disregard planning or setting goals for the future. It simply means that we focus our attention on what truly matters now, as it is in the present moment that our actions and decisions have the most impact. By cultivating mindfulness, we become acutely aware of our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. We practice being fully present, attuned to the here and now. This level of mindfulness empowers us to exercise conscious control over our response, rather than being carried away by external events or the influence of others. Being mindful means constantly reminding ourselves to embody Stoicism in our daily lives. It requires us to resist distractions and remain focused on what truly aligns with our values and principles. By maintaining a state of awareness, we free ourselves from being controlled by external circumstances or the opinion of others. Instead, we can stay centered, grounded, and true to ourselves. Stoicism teaches us to be the masters of our own minds. By practicing mindful judgment, we gain greater control over our emotions, thoughts, and actions. We become capable of making informed choices, responding to situations with wisdom, and maintaining a sense of inner calm amidst the chaos of life. Number 5. Cultivating virtue and inner harmony. In the realm of Stoicism, cultivating virtue and inner harmony takes center stage. Stoics place great importance on developing virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By embodying these virtues, we align ourselves with our true nature and cultivate a profound sense of inner harmony. Within Stoicism, virtue serves as a guiding light, illuminating our path towards a meaningful and fulfilling life. It's through the nurturing of these values that we become our best selves, living in accordance with our principles and values. As Epictetus once said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This profound quote encourages us to define our ideals, visualize the kind of person we aspire to be, and then align our thoughts, words, and actions accordingly. Wisdom is the foundation of virtue in Stoicism. It involves seeking knowledge, understanding the world, and gaining insight into ourselves. By nurturing wisdom, we make informed choices and develop a deep understanding of the nature of things. Courage is another virtue in Stoicism. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to face challenges and difficulties with strength and resilience, even in the presence of fear. By cultivating courage, we confront adversity head-on and overcome obstacles with grace and fortitude. Justice is an essential virtue that guides us to treat others with fairness and kindness. It encourages us to consider the well-being of others and act in ways that promote justice and equality. Temperance, the virtue of self-control, helps us find balance and moderation in all aspects of life. It allows us to resist temptations and exercise discipline, ensuring that our actions are guided by reason and not ruled by impulsive desires. By embodying these virtues and aligning our thoughts, words, and actions with them, we create a sense of inner harmony. We harmonize with our true selves, living in alignment with our core values and principles. This alignment brings a profound sense of fulfillment and satisfaction, as we know that our actions are in line with our ideals. If you want to delve deeper into Stoicism and unlock its transformative power, I have some books and resources for you to buy. You can find the link in the description box down below. So, go ahead, give Stoicism a try, and start your journey towards emotional freedom and inner harmony. If you got some value out of this video, how about you smash the like button, as well as subscribe and also hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Hey, while you're at it, why not share and also leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this video. Just so you know, on the top left hand side of the screen, you'll see a video that I believe you might like. Below that is a video YouTube thinks you might like. And if you look on the right side of the screen, you'll see an image of my head. Now if you click on that, or tap me on the forehead with your finger, you'll be able to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.